Hey guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. Hope you all are doing well. So in today's video, we'll discuss the top 6 best digital pianos in 2022. All the product links are given in the description below. So without further ado, let's jump straight into the video. The sound quality of the Korg LP-380U is very impressive overall. To deliver a dynamic, expressive performance, the acoustic piano voices have been sampled with 4 velocity layers per note. Korg also does an excellent job with the resonant and mechanical noise, simulating a real piano. The speakers in the Korg LP-380U have the highest output in their class. It might not seem like the most critical feature, but it makes a difference if you play with other instruments. The speakers are positioned under the keyboard, giving the illusion that the sound comes from within the body. Another feature may not seem significant initially, but it all adds to the realism. The LP-380U is equipped with Korg's flagship RH3 keyboard. RH3 stands for real hammer action, and it feels great. The downside of the LP-380U being so light is that the materials used aren't as robust as possible. The Korg LP-380U provides dual headphone jacks, which is something we wish every digital piano offered. The Korg LP-380U isn't the most expensive digital piano on the market, but it's far from entry-level pricing. One of the great things about digital pianos is that they make having a large instrument, such as a piano, efficient. And that's where the AP-270 fits in beautifully. In fact, the AP-270 is an excellent instrument for anyone who conveys a traditional piano, but realizes that it's simply impractical to have one. Whether that's due to size, weight, or very high price tag, the AP-270 is a very worthy digital substitute. First, the piano uses the Air sound source, which includes 2 new grand piano stereo sounds. Another thing that helps the sound stand out is its stereo amplification system. Here, the sound is presented from the top of the piano and the bottom, allowing the sound to envelop the pianist and feel much richer and more depth. The AP-270 comes with 2 headphone jacks, perfect if you ever plan to use duet mode with a friend, student, or teacher. The AP-270 features a relatively robust 60-song music library, and what's really fun is that you can use this music library to learn various songs. This is definitely not an acoustic piano, but that's also not bad. The Casio AP-270 comes with 22 tones, a 60-song music library, 192-note polyphony, and lovely touch response and sound dynamics. The Roland RP102, like many other Roland digital pianos, features supernatural piano sound technology. What you'll hear when playing the keys is a rich and full sound, bringing music to life in a way that feels vivid to the ears. And that's a pretty impressive feat, because the Roland RP102 clocks in at approximately $1,000. While that price is nothing to sneeze at, it's certainly less expensive than higher-end Celviano digital pianos made by YAMAHA, which some like to compare the RP102 against. In terms of the key bed, in the RP102, there's a good chance you'll be just as impressed. The keys feature weighted and graded hammer action with escapement, which means the keys do their best to replicate the feel of wooden keys on a traditional piano that are hit by actual hammers. At the same time, the keys are graded, means you'll notice the keys feel progressively heavier on the lower end and gradually lighter on the higher end of the keyboard. It comes with enough voices and songs to keep you busy, and its ability to work well with the Piano Partner 2 app means that beginners will likely have more fun and practical practice sessions. The 120 is an 88-key weighted action digital piano with some nice upgrades over the 110, including improved cushioning on the HRC2 action for a noticeably better playing experience. It's also available in more finishes beyond rosewood. It has an updated version of Bluetooth MIDI, making it easier to connect to Kawai's new piano remote app. The Kawai KDP120 features a more recent version of responsive hammer compact 2 keyboard action with updated key cushioning. What does that mean? Well, the RHC2 first appeared in the KDP110 as a triple sensor upgrade to the original dual sensor RHC, which first appeared in the Kawai ES100. This new version of the RHC2 features upgrading cushioning, which changes how the key feels when you play a note. It feels more solid, there's more responsiveness, and less flexing happening when you dig in. It is also quieter than the previous RHC2, as another added bonus. The only other consideration here, if you are doing a lot of playing with headphones, is that Kawai has equipped the KDP120 with their spatial headphone sound effect and adjustable headphone type settings, both of which enhance the headphone experience. If you aren't using the headphones too frequently, the substantially more powerful onboard speakers the KDP120 is equipped, which could be a significant factor in your decision making. The extra speakers provide much more presence and bass power, especially with fortissimo playing. When looking at a Casio digital piano, it's essential to consider a few important elements, such as design, sound, and connectivity. It's also essential to compare the digital piano with others on the market. The PX-870 fits in excellent with home furnishings with its stylish design. With a fiberboard structure and finishes in black and white, the finished product is beautifully styled with a realistic wooden texture. The PX-860 has a lid on the cabinet that you can raise to allow the sound to come out of the top of the piano. With the PX-870, a speaker system has been included that allows sound to go out of the top without raising a lid. Technologically speaking, this is certainly an improvement, but also an improvement in the overall design. With the cover down permanently, you can opt to use a music lamp and keep sheet music at the ready. The Casio PX-870 also features Casio's tri-sensor scaled hammer action keyboard too. All the technology behind this feature is intended to make Casio's digital pianos play just like an acoustic piano. The PX-870 includes a music library of 60 songs, and you can upload the 10 MIDI songs into the internal memory. You can listen and play along with the songs for practice, or just for fun. The PX-870 connects to any Mac, PC, iOS, or Android device with a class-compliant USB. No drivers or installation is necessary, making it almost universally easy to connect with. The enhancements over the PX-860 are worthy improvements. Proficient pianists should find the features that meet their needs, even though you can never fully appreciate the sound of an acoustic piano. The P45 is a compact portable piano designed to feel as authentic to a real piano as possible. The included of Yamaha's GHS graded hammer standard key action offers a familiar touch. Like an acoustic piano, the way the keys changes as you move from the bass notes to the treble notes. This results in a very satisfying playing experience for beginners and professionals alike. Weighing in at only 11.5 kilograms, this compact piano is easily moved from place to place, whether to piano lessons, jam sessions, or even gigs. The built-in speakers offer a rich sound on the go, while the headphones make it possible to practice in peace and quiet. The graded element of the key action is pretty subtle. This isn't something beginner players will immediately notice, but it's a worthy inclusion from Yamaha. So, what is a graded action? Simply put, this is when the low notes are weighted slightly differently from the higher ones. This mimics the way an acoustic piano behaves. These little touches all add up to a more authentic feeling instrument. A must-have for playing the piano is a sturdy sustain pedal, and while the Yamaha does come with one in the box, you can hardly call it sturdy. This rather basic pedal is a bit of a letdown, as it isn't the most responsive. Yamaha does offer an upgrade in the form of the FC4A, FC3A, and we highly recommend paying the extra and upgrading the pedal. Let's go over the connectivity. Again, the P45 can seem a little limited compared to others on the market. Still, we can't help but think this is by design and not simply an oversight by Yamaha. For example, as you'd expect, there is a headphone output on the back for silent practice, but this also doubles as your main out for use live. Now, while it would be nice to have a separate line out for the gigging musician, it has to be said that the P45 is clearly designed with the beginner in mind. So for most players, the headphone output is more than enough. Not to mention, it helps keep the cost down. So that's all for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, why don't you give us a like, share, and subscribe to our channel.